What's up, guys? William Holtz with Lake TV. So excited to show you our next LOZ featured dock. We're here at the 1.5 mile marker of the Gravois Arm at Miller's Shady Rest Resort. Now, this is one of the original family-owned resorts, has ties all the way back to the 50s. We're gonna meet up with Tim and Becky Bartlett. They have ties to the Miller family, part of the family actually, and still own these two houses with this incredible dock setup. They're gonna tell us all about their dock as well as a little history on the Miller's Shady Rest Resort.
JR here, broker associate with Lake Ozark Real Estate. How about a custom dock at the lake house of your dreams right here in the beautiful Villages at Shawnee Bend? Or maybe even your own slip at the iconic topsider condos in the heart of Osage Beach. Whatever your lake dream, I can make it a reality. But that can wait, because it's time for another edition of the LOZ Featured Dock Series on Lake TV.
All right, so here we are with Tim and Becky Bartlett. So thankful you guys welcomed us here to your little piece of paradise. Really not so little. I want to start with you, Becky. Tell us a little bit about the history of this particular part of the lake.
Sure, my family bought this resort area in the early 60s. It's a lot of little cabins, and it's been a beautiful place to grow up for me, and I knew I wanted to be here.
Yeah, you're being modest. Now I'm telling you, you guys had this in your family since the 60s. Really one of the original family resorts back then, and you guys have continued to live here. They built a house there, and then you guys now live in this one. And so this is pretty special to you and your family.
It is.
They had 8 cabins when they started. Miller's Shady Rest, back in '73, they sold off all the different cabins to their patrons who used to come. This house was built in '93. Up until then, it was the party place, had the patio, and everybody from the neighborhood would come down and then on weekends and have fun.
Now the cool thing is that was, you look back in the 60s before the lake was what it is today, and it was kind of simpler, but you guys have kept that simple theme and kind of created your own personal piece of paradise here on the lake. Let's head down and kind of look at the dock that you guys have kind of built.
Sounds great.
So now that we're on the dock, this is incredible, and I understand that this has been a labor of love. It didn't start like this, so tell us the history of the dock, who built it, and how we got to this point.
We purchased this house in 2007 from Aunt Matt, who was part of the Millers, from Miller's Shady Rest. 2008, right?
Yes.
2008, we built the first slip here. We bought a Cruisers Inc. boat, a big 33-foot cruisers that we had. We bought it actually in Virginia, moved it to Texas, and then from Texas, we moved it to here. It set in this first slip. We had a 36-foot slip, and in 2013, I retired from the Navy. 2015, we added the rest on. So from where the wood is there, all the way to the far side on that side, and then the PWC slips, there's 2 sets over there, and another area to sit and enjoy the sun in the morning.
Now, I understand that for you guys, you got 3 kids. One of your daughters has some special needs, and so it was important for you guys to make sure that you as a family could still enjoy all the things Lake of the Ozarks has to offer. And with your guys' dock, you've been able to do that, so talk to us a little bit about that.
Right, so when we were adding on, we wanted to have the wet steps because of the angle that they come out of the water. Because a regular set of ladders, you just can't do it.
Right.
So coming up out of the water in those wet steps, we inset the steps so that people could stand on either side to help my daughter come up out of the water. And just recently, we had Sam and Kelly over there at Wet Steps built us it's called an easy board. The easy board can fold up and go down so that you can get from the dock out to the edge of the boat.
That's awesome. Now, I also see here, you guys have some canoes, you guys have a little bar area with some custom features. killer picnic sitting area. You guys even got a palm tree, so you could do just about anything on the dock.
This is the party place at nighttime. You really got to see it at nighttime. But the bar top here we got, or bar we got here, it was a mess up at one of the aluminum places. They built it for the left-hand side instead of a right-hand side, so we got it at a discounted rate. And my wife,
I love it. You're frugal. I like it. You got to be living on the lake.
and then my wife printed off the lake on pieces of paper, put carbon paper underneath of it, and then drew around the lake and hand carved our section of the lake here on the dock in the bar top.
I hear it glows in the dark.
It glows in the dark. She mixed in glow-in-the-dark material in with the acrylic when she poured the acrylic in, so it will glow.
Yep, under black light.
Under black
so
light.
at night, you know, we'll all be glowing down here.
This is awesome. Now, you guys aren't done. You talked about that there's more additions coming and you're going to keep building on, and so.
The plan is, depending on the finances, which is always the thing, put another 10 feet out there, because we've noticed that even though we have the swim area over on this side, we just don't have enough sun.
Yeah.
All of our toys are on the sun side.
Yeah.
So we really weren't thinking great when we did that, but we'll put another additional 10 feet out hopefully, and enjoy some more flat open area.
Now, who built a dock? Because not everyone can just build a dock like this. So who built your guys' dock and how old is it?
This is a rough water dock, and as I said, in 2008, we built the first slip. In 2015, they came out and added it on, the rest of it. And then recently, I put the wall up after seeing your show last year on Jordan's dock, how they had the little fence up. So I built one of those this year. It's just like you said, it's been a labor of love. She's always got something for me to do on the dock.
Well, and we'd rather do things out here than in the house.
Heck yeah.
So we're always working on the dock. The house can wait. I mean, that's just a place to sleep.
Right, spend most of your time out here. All right, so speaking of which, I noticed we've got some boats. Maybe we'll get into that here in a minute, but I kind of want to see what a day on the dock is like for the Bartlett family. So you guys want to go get the girls and let's
Yes,
have
sure.
some fun?
All right, we'll do it.
Sounds
Let's
great.
do it. Coming up on the LOZ featured dock series presented by Lake Ozark Real Estate. So first, Mastercraft on Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
After this. As you dream of your lake life, I invite you to dream bigger. Topsider Condos, the coolest place to live at the lake.
So what do you think? Your dream of living in luxury at Lake of the Ozarks could be but one phone call away. I wouldn't wait. Topsider.
Your time at the lake is limited, and at Surdike Yamaha, we understand that. That's why we offer boat and wave runner rentals at 2 convenient locations, fueled up, shine, and ready to ride. Whether you need a tri-tune for your group, a ski boat for the family, or a couple Yamaha wave runners to ride the waves, Surdike Yamaha is ready and waiting for you. See the Lake of the Ozarks with a rental from Surdike Yamaha. Book online now at SurdikeBoatRental.com. It's lake season, and that means fun on the water at the Lake of the Ozarks. But that also means it's bug, spider, and cobweb season, and AquaPest Solutions can get you ready for the season. Specializing in boat dock and pest control services, we can cover your dock, your yard, your home, and business too. So let our team at AquaPest Solutions do the job for you. Our treatments are eco-friendly and approved to spray over the water. So let's get rid of what's bugging you. AquaPest Solutions. Give us a call or visit us online to find out more.
Polylift boat lifts. Boaters everywhere have relied on Polylift boat lifts to raise their boat up and out of the water time and time again. Polylift boat lifts are made of the finest materials and offer a lifetime warranty on the tanks. Stop by Polylift and see the huge selection of wet steps, water toys, and dock accessories. You can even shop online at polylift.com. Polylift boat lifts. You know what they say.
We got time for little boat lifts. We build Poly lifts.
Your furry friends are more than pets, they're family. And at our veterinary, we understand that. With multiple locations, we can service your pets when and where you need it. Our team of professionals offer routine wellness, orthopedic care from broken bones to joint repair, and even emergency services. We are ready to welcome your pet to our family with medical or preventative care. Our Veterinary, with 6 convenient locations, the team providing exceptional care for your pet when and where you need it.
Exclusive lake luxury is hard to come by nowadays, but that's exactly what's available at the Villages at Shawnee Bend.
Whatever your lake dream, the Villages can make it a reality. Stake the claim to your lake paradise in the lake's premier luxury home development, the Villages at Shawnee Bend.
Now this is the proud owner, Dave, of the 1973 Mastercraft. Dave, so this runs now? You take it out?
Oh yeah, we just now got a lift in so we can take it out on a regular basis. It is beautiful sounding. It's so different than a regular boat because when most boats take off, they rear. This one just goes right straight ahead.
So
Yeah.
first Mastercraft on Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah,
In a pulled competition skiers.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, this boat could talk. There's tons of stories.
So this is the Bartlett family that originally bought this 1973 Mastercraft. It's the first one on Lake of the Ozarks, and it's good to go. So it's up and running, and it runs as good as ever before.
Absolutely.
Original paint, original upholstery, everything.
Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Dennis, tell us what this one is.
This is a 1988 Carlson Glastron CVX-16, which was the same boat that they used in the James Bond movie where 007 jumped the levee with the cop standing below him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all original.
And are there a lot of this kind of boat still on the lake today?
Not too many. Glastron's kind of MO was they ran jet drives with a 455 Oldsmobile engine, so that's the attraction for this one. There weren't as many with outboards on them, and of course this one you can take out year round. Yeah, console. It's actually got a really neat stainless steel ski pole.
You're just an expert in these vintage boats, huh?
It's because I can't afford new ones.
Dennis, thanks, my friend.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, so from the Gravois Arm at the 1.5 mile marker, I wanted to thank the Bartlett family again for welcoming us to your guys' beautiful dock. Now, before we go, is there anything else you guys wanted to point out or showcase?
Well, you can't go yet because you said you were a competitor.
Yeah, well, we like to compete at Lake TV.
We've got a game that I bet we can beat you at.
Okay, what's the game?
It's called Hook 21.
Okay.
You got to get a ring on a string to go up and hook on
Oh,
a hook.
I've seen this. Yeah, I saw your guys. I see this at some of the lake bars
Yep.
and pretty popular. Okay, so here's the deal. We're gonna sign off and then we'll end with that, but you have to let me call in our DOP, Andrew.
Sounds
He's
great.
a lot more skilled than I am. It'll be him and I versus you guys.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Up for the
that's
challenge.
That's gonna do it for this edition of the LOZ featured doc series. Until next time, from the 1.5 mile marker, I'm William Holtz.
Hey.
Oh!
Excuse me. Excuse
Wow.
me. That's how it's done.
That's how it's
All
done.
right,
Your
Andy,
turn.
no pressure.
Oh, come on.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna have to come down and
You're gonna have, we'll catch you out here at 5 o'clock tomorrow
in the
morning
morning, you're
practicing.
like, what is Will doing on our dock again? He's been down there all week.
There you go, got it.